Alright guys, so I just made it to the shop, and the first tank I decided to look at is this tank right here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If not, I will be doing a voiceover for this, but they got some really cool discus in here. They got a few red ones, and they got some really cool white and black. Well, they're not black. They just have these cool black patterns to them. They look really nice. They look really healthy. The water is really nice too. It's clear, so obviously they've been taking care of these guys. And then you also got these. So before I even say what I think it is, I'm just gonna look at the name that they have here. So it says in here that they have a tiger shovel-nosed catfish, so obviously that's not it. It's the red-tail Procholotus, $64.99. That's pretty pricey for those cool-looking fish, but they kind of remind me of a hybrid tinfoil barb. But regardless, I really want a few. So over here, he just has like a bunch of African cichlids. Obviously, the specific names are going to be here. You guys can take a look and see for yourself. You also have that Oscar back there, all by his lonesome, just hanging out. And then you got some more cichlids over here. I wouldn't really keep any of these. And then over here, we have a frenzy cichlid. What? Friendy. Friends? I can't pronounce that, but there he is. That's a cool looking fish. I can't really see him because the glass is pretty dirty, but there we go. That should be a better view right there. He seems pretty cool. He knows I'm here too, because he definitely decided to move a little bit when he saw me. And then over here, we have a red... Oh, it's a pair. Wait, where's the other... Oh, okay, he's in there. So they have a pair of a... I can't pronounce that. You guys can correct me in the comments. But cool looking fish. Let's see what else they got. Okay guys, so there was a lot to take video of, so I did what I could for this video. This video I really just wanted to focus on me picking out a new fish for one of my aquariums. So if you guys want the full store tour, then leave a comment down below and let me know, and I will release that video, because there's a lot to show for that store tour if you guys want it. So I just kind of shortened what they have in this video. I didn't want to take too much time showing everything that they have because the store had so many different types of fish. But for the most part in this video, I just wanted to show you guys what I was looking at, because I did want to get a new fish. So I had to look at the angelfish. They had a really good selection of angelfish. They had lots of good looking Philippine blue angelfish and some albino angelfish. And I also saw some cool predator fish and some larger fish, such as the arowanas, some bass, some azul bass, peacock bass, just all kinds of different predator fish that I would love to have in one of my aquariums if I had a suitable tank for one of these guys. These guys look great. I really like the way that they look. All of these fish are happy and they look like they're well taken care of. And check out that clown knife. Cool looking fish. And I really like these guys. The albino iridescent shark, by the way. These guys are pretty tasty when they get big. I've taste tested one of these before, and I also made a video. You guys should check that out. Link is in the description. But these guys are just so hard to get a steady shot of. They just constantly move around and around, and they're just all over the place. You can't get a steady shot at these guys because they move around so dang fast, and they just make you dizzy. And I really like this tank here because they had the algae eaters that I was looking for, which were autocinkless, and I've had these before and unfortunately they passed away on me, so I wanted to try them again. But you know, these guys were $4 a piece, and I just did not want to pay $4 a piece for an autocinkless fish, especially when their survival rate is not that great when they are in captivity, because I was told that, you know, these fish mainly come from the wild, so they're not used to being in an aquarium. And I also like these orange tetra looking fish. I couldn't figure out what they were. I don't think they had the name of them on the glass, but I really like them. And I also like the fish back there that were transparent, the clear looking fish. Those look pretty cool, but I couldn't picture myself keeping those for some reason. But I really like the orange ones, but I was really focused on seeing if maybe I can get some algae eaters from this tank. But like I said, the autocinclus were pretty pricey and they didn't seem up to par to me, but all the other fish in there looked great. The German blue rams, the other fish, the rasboras that were in there, they look, you know, pretty well maintained and happy. And you can see some pygmy coras back there down at the bottom. And this was interesting. I went by this tank and I saw that this was labeled as a koi angelfish, and I looked at it and it looks cool. It's black and white, but I didn't see any red on it, so I was like, you know, how can this be a koi if there's no red on here? And it turns out he has a speck of red on one of his eyes, and I barely caught it right there. He wouldn't turn around for me, so I couldn't get a good shot of his other side that had the red on his eye. I thought he was pretty cool, but still I didn't think he was worth taking home. So this is the mini puffer tank that they had in their aquarium, and these guys were super small and they looked amazing. And here are some tiger barbs. Tiger barbs are pretty cool, but you got to be careful because they can be nippy fish. They will nip on long fin fish. And this particular tank was amazing because they had all of these bass type fish in here, and these guys just look so cool. They just, the way they look just blows my mind. Their mouths are extremely big and it's capable of just expanding and getting really big and swallowing a lot of fish whole. Many of them, I believe half their size, they can do that because their mouths get so big when they open them. That's why some of these bass are called the largemouth bass, because their mouths are really large and they can easily swallow prey. These guys, you will need a big aquarium to keep them, but when you have the home for them, they're just really fun to keep. It's really fun to feed these guys and seeing how active they can get. And this is a really cool red-tailed catfish that they had in this aquarium, and I was just drooling over these guys because they looked so cool. The red tail, the white and black color pattern, and just seeing how happy and healthy this guy is, just really just screamed buy me to me, and I really wanted to get him, but you know, that'd be really unfair to him because I don't have a good suitable home for this guy. So I didn't make an impulse buy because I don't see the point in buying fish just to kill them. You know, it's not really good to do that, guys. But nonetheless, I figured I'd get some shots in and show you guys that red-tailed catfish. They also have a really cool flower horn collection. I didn't show all of the flower horns because I wanted to save it for the store tour video in case you guys wanted that. They got some pretty cool looking flower horns. They also have some other cool cichlids that I want to show you guys if you guys decide that you guys want that full store tour. Remember, leave a comment down below. They also have animals like stingrays and other cool looking fish. So let me know down in the comment section down below so far which fish that you've seen in this video that has been your favorite, and also comment which fish I should get next. Alright guys, so I finally got my new fish and it's time to do the reveal. Let's go ahead and go on with it. This is what I got. Now, I really did want an algae eater, but I didn't want to pay more than I should, and I just felt like I didn't like the prices for the algae eaters that they had for sale. Not saying their quality was bad, I just didn't want to pay what they were asking for. So I decided to get me some of these guys.